Hello kindergarten scholars! Let's start with the date today. So our newest number that's been added to our calendar is the number 19. So we're going to say 19th. So now we need to figure out the day of the week it is by singing that Days of the Week song to ourselves in our head. So we're going to sing there's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday. So today is Tuesday and the month is still May. So we need to put that all together and say what today's date is. Today's date is Tuesday, May 19th, 2020. Again, today's date is Tuesday, May 19th, 2020. Scholars, we've been learning how to write all about stories, and all about stories teach other people all about something so that they know just as much as we do. So yesterday, we wrote a story all about Great Lakes Academy and got to teach readers why Great Lakes Academy is such a fun and special place. And today, I want to write about something else that's really fun. I want to write about all the different kinds of games there are, because you can play outside games like hide and go seek and tag, and oh man, there's just so many, like Mr. Wolf and Red Rover. There's so many outdoor games, and there's video games like Fortnite and Mario Kart, and there's princess games, and there's just so many different video games you can play. And there's card games like Go Fish and War and Old Maid, and there's even board games like Monopoly and Candyland. And there's just so many different kinds of games out there that I really like games, and I want to teach other people about them. And so today, I want to write a story teaching readers about all the different kinds of games there are. So first, I need to start by telling my reader what my story is going to be about. It's like a starter sentence. And so first I need to write, there are many kinds of games, because then I'm going to tell the reader what all those different kinds of games are. So first I need to tell them that there's lots of different kinds of games first. So I'm going to need 6 words. There are many kinds of games. So 6 words. I think I might have said 7, guys. I got tricked. 1, finger space. 2, finger space. 3, finger space. 4, 5, finger space. 6. So first we're going to start with the sight word, just like we did yesterday in our story. There. T, H, E, R, E. There are, that's another word we used yesterday, and it's a sight word. A, R, E. There are many. M says E says N says E says E. Many kinds. K says K. I says I. N says N. Kinds. S says kinds. Of is a sight word. O, F, of games. G. G says G. A says A. M says S says. There are many kinds of games. So now I need to write about those different games. So there are video games. So that's 4 words. 1, finger space. 2, 3, finger space. 4, and a period at the end. There, so we already wrote that, and it's a sight word. T, H, E, R, E, there, R, A, R, E, R, video, V says V, I says it, id, D says d, id, E says E, video, O says O, video, games, and we can copy that word because we've stretched out once, or we can stretch it out again. G says G, A says A, aim, M says games, S says games. There are outside games. 4 words again. 1, finger space. 2, 3, finger space. 4, add a period. So there, we're going to copy that word again, that sight word. T, H, E, R, E, there, R, A, R, E, outside. It sounds like 2 words, but it's 1 word. It's 2 words put together, so we're going to write it together. Outside, ow, ooh, that's another tricky sound. I think it's an O. Out, T says T. Out, S says out, I says I. Outside, D says D. Outside, games, there's that word again. G says G. A says A. Aim, M says aims, S says there are outside games. There are card games. 4 words again. 1, finger space. 2, 3, finger space. 4, add a period. There, T, H, E, R, E. There are, A, R, E. Card, C says K, R says R, Ard, D says D. Card, games, G says G. A says A. Aim, M says aims, S says. And there are board games. Remember, like Candyland and Monopoly? 1, finger space. 2, 3, finger space. 4. There, that sight word again, we're using it a lot. T, H, E, R, E, R, A, R, E. There are board, E says B, O says O, R says or, D says D. board games. G, g. She says g, g. A says A, g, aim, N says games, S says. There are many kinds of games. There are video games, there are outside games, there are card games, there are board games. So today for your story, if you wanted, you could list your favorite games and teach readers about that. So maybe your story sounds like there are many kinds of games. There is Fortnite. There are games like tag. There is Candyland. And there is Goldfish. And so you could write your own story. Or you can copy Miss Musick's story and practice sounding out those letters like Miss Musick did. And you could also remember just write a story about something you know a lot about. Like maybe you know how to dance, or maybe you know all about singing, or maybe you know all about doing backflips, or maybe you know all about going to the park, or how to swim. You could teach people all about the different things to swim. But you can write anything that you like, or write Miss Musick's story. That's okay too. But remember to keep practicing your sight words, and remember to stretch those words out and listen for every sound you hear so that you can be even better readers and writers than you already are. Let's do one cheer before we go. Let's do boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka's up. 1, 2. Boom shakalaka boom. See you tomorrow.